Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Anuta, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're going to do this beautiful pattern for a bookmark. Here it is. It is nice and simple and very easy pattern. Here it is. And for this particular project, I've used my 100% cotton yarn, and for this one I have used a 2.5 2.5 mm of the hook. Here it is. So let's begin. So here it is. Just have your yarn and we will start with a slip knot. So have your yarn and have a slip knot here. And now we will chain up 4 here. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now here this first chain 3 will count as a first double crochet, and this is your chain 4. So this is your last chain from your hook, and we will go to this last chain. So skip this first chain 3 and go to this last chain from your hook, yarn over and insert your hook into this last chain here, and grab your yarn, and now pull your yarn and level up your yarn just up to this chain 3. So it's very important to level up your yarn. Here it is. It looks like this here. And now we will yarn over for 5 times. So here it is. We yarn over for the first time. Now we yarn over for the second time and go again into that same chain 4 and grab your yarn and again level up your yarn. Here it is. Like this. Again, we will yarn over for the third time. Insert your hook into that same chain and grab your yarn and pull your yarn and level up your yarn. Here it is. Again, we will yarn over for the 4th time. Insert your hook into that same chain and grab your yarn and again pull your yarn and level up your yarn. Now again, yarn over for the 5th time, your last time, and insert your hook again into that same last chain and grab your yarn, and now again level up your yarn. So here it is. Your work will look like this, and now you're gonna have 11 loops on your hook. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. You got 11 loops on your hook. Now we will yarn over and pull our yarn through 2 loops only. So yarn over for the first time and here pull your yarn through 2 loops only. Here it is, just like this. And now we will yarn over for next 4 times and we will pull our yarn through 3 loops, not 2 loops, 3 loops. So here it is. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 3 loops here. That is first time. Yarn over for the second time and pull your yarn through 3 loops. Yarn over for the third time and pull your yarn through 3 loops. And yarn over for the 4th time and pull your yarn through 3 loops. Here it is. And your work will look like this. And you got your 2 loops on your hook. Now we will remove our hook from our loops. Here it is, like this, and insert this hook from this other side. So insert your hook into this loop from the other side and we will turn our work. So turn your work just like this, and here it is. Now you are on this second side of this work, and we will start working on the second side of our this work. So here it is. Just gonna repeat this again. So here you got your work like this. Just remove your hook and go from the other side and insert your hook and turn your work. And here it is. Your work will look like this. And now we will repeat exactly the same what we have done here. We will repeat exactly the same for this other side as well. So for that, we will go to this last chain 4, this last chain again. So for that, yarn over for 5 times. So here it is. Yarn over, insert your hook and grab your yarn, and we will level up our yarn. So always level up your yarn, pull your yarn. Here it is. This is your first yarn over. Go again to that same chain and grab your yarn. This is your second yarn over for the 3rd time. Insert your hook into that same chain and grab your yarn and level up your yarn over for the 4th time. Insert your hook and grab your yarn, level up your yarn again, and yarn over for the 5th time. Insert your hook and grab your yarn. Again, level up your yarn. Here it is. And now if you will count, you're going to have 12 loops on your hook. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So got 12 loops on your hook. And now we will repeat the pattern. So here it is. We will yarn over for the first time and we will pull our yarn through 2 loops only. So pull your yarn through 2 loops only. Here it is. It looks like this. And now we will yarn over for next 4 times and we will pull our yarn through 3 loops. So here it is. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 3 loops. This is for the first time. Yarn over for the second time and pull your yarn through 3 loops. Yarn over for the third time and pull your yarn through 3 loops, and yarn over for the fourth time and pull your yarn through 3 loops. And now you got 3 loops on your hook. So here it is. It looks like this. And now we will yarn over for the 5th time and we will pull our yarn through 3 loops, remaining 3 loops. So here it is, and your pattern is ready, and we will repeat our this pattern all the way on our this work until your desired or required length. So here it is. Again, we will have a chain 3. So here it is. It's 1, 2, and 3. Have a chain 3, and now we will go to this last yarn over space, not on this chain 3. So this is your 1, 2, and 3. This is your chain 3. We will not work on this chain 3. We will go down to this chain 3 and we will go to this last yarn over. So we got our this 3 strain of yarn here, and we will insert our hook into this space, this one here. So for that, here it is. We will yarn over for 5 times. So here, yarn over for the first time, and now skip your this chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and insert your hook into this 3 strain of yarn here, your last yarn over from your previous pattern. Here it is. We are going to insert our hook like this, yarn over and pull your yarn, and now again level up your yarn. Here it is, and we will yarn over for 5 times. So this is your first yarn over, insert your hook again into that same space, and grab your yarn and level up your yarn. Yarn over for the 3rd time, insert your hook and grab your yarn and level up your yarn. Yarn over for the 4th time, insert your hook, grab your yarn and level up your yarn. Yarn over for the 5th time, last time, insert your hook into that same 3 strain of yarn here, same space, and grab your yarn. And you're going to have 11 loops on your hook. Now yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops only for the first time, and now for next 4 times we will yarn over and we will pull our yarn through 3 loops. So here it is. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 3 loops. This is for the first time. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 3 loops. This is for the second time. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 3 loops. This is for the 3rd time, and yarn over and pull your yarn through 3 loops for 4th time. Now again, you got 2 loops on your hook. Now we will take out our this hook and we will go to the other side and we will insert our hook into our this loops like this, and now we will turn our work. Here it is, and now we are at the back side. So again, we got our this 3 strain of yarn here. So this is our space, and we will insert our hook into our this space, this one. So again, we will repeat the pattern. So we will yarn over for 5 times again. So here it is. Yarn over and insert your hook into this space and grab your yarn and level up your yarn. So here it is. This is your first yarn over. Again, yarn over and insert your hook into this next space, and again yarn over and insert your hook into that same space and grab your yarn and level up your yarn. Yarn over for the 3rd time and again insert your hook into that same space and grab your yarn. Yarn over for the 4th time, insert your hook into that same space and grab your yarn. And yarn over for the 5th time and insert your hook into that same space and grab your yarn. So here it is. You're going to have 12 loops on your hook. And now we will yarn over and pull our yarn through 2 loops only for our this first time. So yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops only. Here it is. And now we will yarn over and pull our yarn through 3 loops for next 4 times. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we got over this 3 loops on our hook. Now yarn over and pull your yarn through all 3 loops, and here it is. Our work looks like this. So keep on repeating your pattern until your required or your desired length. I'm going to go up to some of the length here. So here I have repeated my pattern for about 7 times. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is the length. If you want to go up to this length, you can go up to this length, or you can reduce or increase your work here. So again, for this 3rd pattern, we will repeat our this 2nd pattern. So here it is. Have chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Skip this chain 3 and yarn over and go to this 3 strand of yarn, your last yarn over, and insert your hook into that space and grab a yarn and level up your yarn. So here it is, you got your this first yarn over, this is gonna be your second yarn over, gonna be your third yarn over, 4 and 5. Here it is, you're gonna have 11 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops for the first time, and now yarn over and pull your yarn through 3 loops for next 4 times. So here it is, it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now you're gonna have 2 loops on your hook, leave your hook here, go to the other side, insert your hook into this 2 loops and turn your work, and here it is. And now we will again go to that same space here. So here it is, we will yarn over for 5 times. So here it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And you're going to have 12 loops on your hook. Now yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops for the first time, and now yarn over and pull your yarn through 3 loops for next 4 times. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now you're going to have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through all 3 loops, and here it is, your pattern is ready. And now go up to your required length, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is, I've again repeated my pattern for about 7 times, and now that's going to be enough size for me. I'm just going to cut my yarn here, and we'll have a chain one here, and we'll secure this last stitch. And now hide this ends in both of them, and I'm going to meet you after that, and we will create our tassel here. Here it is. Now to create this tassel, we will have our yarn, and I will simply have my yarn around this 4 fingers. Now you can use any of the card or any of the other stuff. You can use your phone even to create this tassel. I'm going to use this 4 fingers just like this, and I'm going to yarn over for about 20 times here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Here it is. We have 20 rounds here. Cut your yarn and have this tassel here. And I will cut a little longer tail. Not a little longer, but just like this. Cut a tail in here and simply insert this yarn here, and now we'll have a knot. Secure your tassel here like this, and now have your yarn, and we will have our yarn around our tassel. So for that, I'm just gonna have a longer tail here just to level up my tassel, so that I can hide that one inside this tassel. And now just have your yarn around your tassel. Now again, there is no particular count. You can have your yarn around your tassel as many times as you want. Here it is. I think that's going to be enough for me. And now I will cut a little longer tail here. And now have your needle here it is, and now secure this end by having this knot. Here it is, and now to hide this knot, we will go up into this tassel here, and I will just go down. So for that, I will go to this other side here, and now I will pull my yarn to the down from here. Here it is, and that's how we're gonna hide this. And for this top part, just have a knot. If you want, you can have a second knot as well, just to secure your this tassel. And I will go to this chain 4 here. Remember, we have over this first chain here. I'm just going to go to this space here, and I will grab my yarn. Here it is. And again, we will have knot to secure our this tassel with our this bookmark. Here it is. If you want, you can have a couple of knots here. Here it is. It's nice and secure. And now again, I'm going to use my needle, and I will pull my this ends down to this tassel here. This one as well. Here it is. Your tassel is nicely secured here, and now we will cut our tassel. So for that, just have your scissors and cut the edges of your tassel. Here it is. And now we will trim the edges. And here it is. It is all done. And here it is. Our bookmark is ready. Here it looks like this, and I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.